Hello and welcome to this very special interview. Joining me today is Swarup Mohanty, who's the CEO at Mirae Asset, which is one of India's fastest growing mutual funds. Swarup is one of the most dynamic leaders of the Indian mutual fund industry. Thank you very much, Swarup, for joining me here on this show, which is brought to us by the Bombay Stock Exchange Investor Protection Fund. It's an investor education initiative. Swarup, when it comes to investing, people think that you have to buy an individual stock or a group of or a bunch of stocks. But, can I buy an entire index? Because if an index represents the best companies, the most liquid companies, is it just simpler for me to buy an index rather than buy a set of stocks or buy a set of, individual securities? Can I just buy a basket of an index directly?
I think, Vivek, this is the question of the times that we are in now. We are on the threshold of that change in the investment pattern. And yes, an investor can buy or invest in an index that tracks equities, fixed income, and other asset classes. We've seen the interest in gold too recently. One can take exposure in index via investing in index funds or ETFs that track the index. Index funds and ETFs are products that are designed to mirror a particular index. Index funds or ETFs hold all the securities, as you rightly said, in the same proportion as available in the index. For example, say the Sensex Index Fund or ETFs can be used by investors to take exposure in the Sensex 30. In fact, a first-time investor entering into the stock market can use investments in the index as a tool to get used to the market volatility. What used to be advised that you should enter through the large cap or the multi-cap will slowly change to first let's buy the market, understand the market, then attempt beating or underperforming the market. So that's the way the future lies in front of us, and we are seeing a lot of index buying happening at a retail level. On a daily basis.
Pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much, Swarup, for coming by and sharing your perspective with investors. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Vivek. Thank you so much for having me.